The movie begins and we see a cult, mostly women and girls in this cult. All the people in this cult had nothing to do with the outside world, because they all lived in the middle of the forest and the mountains. There was only one man in this whole cult, whose name is Shepherd. Shepherd was the leader of this cult, and whatever he said here, these women used to believe it without any thought. All the women in this group in red dress were Shepherd's wife, and the girls in blue dress it was Shepherd's daughters. Whatever Shepherd's wife was, she used to accept Shepherd's words without thinking anything, because they believed that Shepherd was their god. Actually all these women had given up with their lives, but when it came to Shepherd, Shepherd changed their whole life, and this was the reason that all these women believed everything about Shepherd. Shepherd had a daughter named Selah. Selah always thought of her mom. Actually, her mother died as soon as Selah was born. Shepherd also loved Selah the most out of all his daughters, because Selah was as beautiful as her mother. Selah always asks Shepherd about her mom, but Shepherd always ignores Selah's statement. Shepherd had made many rules here, such as if someone was sick here, he would not take him to the hospital and treat him in the forest, and if any woman had a period here, Shepherd would keep her from the group for a few days, because Shepherd believed that women become impure during periods. There were two other women in this group whom Shepherd had kept out of his group, because one of these women was always sick, and the other woman did not follow Shepherd's rules. The woman who did not follow Shepherd's rules, the woman's name was Sarah. Shepherd kept these two in a cabin a little away from him. All the people in this cult did not want to talk to them, because they thought these two women were impure. One day when Selah went to graze her goats, then Selah gets her period for the first time. Selah does not understand this thing and she screams here. Selah gets scared and even kills a goat here. When Selah comes home in the evening, she does not tell anyone about her period, because Selah knew that if anyone found out about her period, she would be taken out of the group and sent to live with Sarah. When Shepherd asks Selah about that dead goat, Selah lies here and says that the goat has been killed by some wild dogs. Shepherd believed in Selah's words, so he does not say anything to it. Actually Shepherd did not yet know about Selah's period, so he does not say anything to it. At night, two officers come to Shepherd. These officers ask him to leave with his group. Actually Shepherd was living illegally in this forest with his group. The officers give this warning and say that if these people do not go from here, then they will arrest all the people of its group. Shepherd now had no other way, so he tells his wives that now we have to go from here, because the people of this world will not let us live in peace. At the behest of Shepherd, his daughters and wives taking their belongings, go out with Shepherd in search of another place. All the people were very excited for the new place. On the other hand, Selah was immersed in her thinking. Actually last night, Selah saw Shepherd talking to those police officers, due to which Selah starts having some doubts about Shepherd. These people were looking for another place for camping. During the day, Shepherd's group would go from one place to another on foot, and at night these people stop and rest. While sleeping at night, Selah has many nightmare, in which Shepherd it looked like a villain, but Selah thought, maybe it is happening because of her period. The next day, while walking Shepherd sees an old house, in which no one lived, but Shepherd refuses to stay in this house, because it believed that staying in the house of others is against its charges, so everyone camps outside the house by putting up tents. In the morning a woman comes to know about Selah's period. She informs the Shepherd about Selah's period, due to which the Shepherd sends Selah to live with Sarah for a few days. At first Selah doesn't talk to Sarah, but gradually she talks to her. Sarah tells Selah many things about Shepherd. Sarah says that when you were being born, your mother was very ill. If Shepherd wanted, she could have taken your mother to the hospital and delivered her and saved her. But he did not take her mother to the hospital, because of which when Selah was born, her mother died there immediately. Sarah says that Shepherd is as naive as he looks.